Hi guys, kCherry. It's Kirsten. We know what that means. Finally. Poor little Kirsten gets her next step on her face here.
What we're going to be doing today.
What we're going to be doing today. I didn't get my magic eraser. Okay, hopefully I won't need it. Hopefully I can not mess up and I won't need it. From Umbridge, I've got my watercolor pencils here. I've got my handy dandy little brush in case we get any little dusties. We can just brush them off. I have very clean hands, very important. A cup of water, some paper towel that you can't see, that's okay. And we're going to do this in two parts. We're going to be applying, this light. We're going to be applying the darker pencil first, and I'm going to run and seal it, and then I'm going to come back and apply the lighter pencil on top and seal it, and that will be it for this video. Then we'll be ready for the acrylic, and then we'll be ready for the final sealing, and she'll be done, and we can put her hair back on and put her head back on. Oh, bless her little heart. It's been a long wait. But enough talking. Cherry, shut up, and let's get to work. Let's see now. We're going with a redhead motif, so like I said, we're going to go darker on this first coat, and I just have a very basic, obviously 12 colors. It would be best if you had a wider variety of some natural shades. I'm just going with what I have here. I'm going to start, do I want to start with yeah, I'm going to start with the brown. And the only thing I'm going to be doing with the watercolor are her eyebrows and her lips. And and her eyelashes too. Right. So I'm going to start with what I loathe the most, which is definitely the eyebrows. I just don't like the way my eyebrows come out. And all I'm doing is just very lightly sort of feathering across. I'm not bearing down very hard, and I'm going in a vertical motion to create a natural looking brow. I don't think that's even showing up on camera. It's so light, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm going to go over it again with a couple of other colors, and again with acrylics, so it's okay if this is extremely light. It actually does make a big difference with the detailing, and of course depending upon how thick you want your brows or how thin you want your brows, that's really going to be the deciding factor on how many individual little wispy hairs you put on your dolly. Alright, so now she's got a little more brow detail. I'm just going to go right over that with just a teensy weensy bit of orange, and I do mean itsy bitsy teeny weeny bit, that so very little so that even I can barely see it. I don't want to give her carrot top brows. I want to give her kind of ginger brows.
Like so. Okay.
Wow, that made a huge difference. Let's see. Can you see that? Probably not. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do for her brows. Right now, when we come back, I'll put some lighter on top of it. Let's see, we're also going to do her lips. And this is the time when I really wish I had some more colors. But I don't. I'm just going to go with red. And for the lips, again, I'm just using very light, feathery motions. I'm not going for a very painted look. I want this to look very natural when I'm done with her. So I'm just using very light, feathery motions, and I'm just going straight down. And wow, that does just it adds so much. I've customized several dolls, and every single time I customize, I'm always amazed at how much just the little detailing watercolors will give. It really adds a lot. It really, really does. And is that, I think that's about all of the red we're gonna do. Yes. That's all of the red we're gonna do. And so, now to go sealer and put the light coat on. And she's all dry. And we're gonna go ahead and move forward with the lighter colors. And for said purposes, I don't know, I don't want to use, what is this? Like a goldenrod. Oh, this is straw. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what straw looks like. This needs to be sharpened very, very badly. That's a good tip. Make sure that whatever you're using, your pencils, your watercolor, make sure that they're in the condition that you want them. See how that's not sharp at all. That was dull. But it's okay because I'm using this more for highlights than anything else. And actually that looks really, really good over that orange. Like I said, I didn't want her to be bright orange. I just wanted a little ginger effect, and that worked real nicely. And then on top of that, I've got, this is a flesh pink. I actually bought this one. It also needs to be sharpened. Yeah, for brows, I'm not gonna worry about it. For lips, I might be like, pause and go sharpen it. Very, very, very gently, because this is an extremely pigmented pencil. Very, very, very gently. Very, 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 very. Yeah, I should have sharpened it first. That's okay. It looks okay. I'm just being very, very light-handed. And I'm gonna make one little touch up here to this one spot where I've got a little bit too much pigment. And all I'm using is just a little bit of water, like, you know, these are watercolors. Because they're watercolors, I'm also being very, very careful. I don't want to undo the other that I so carefully just applied. That would be a little bit redundant. So yeah, I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. Looks pretty good. The light's terrible. You can't see how good it looks. Okay, and now I'm going to go sharpen my pencil. Yeah, I've got two of them that I want to use for her lips. Oh, I'll be right back.
Where are my pencil sharpeners? Oh, there they are. Always a good idea to have your stuff there ready so that you don't have to step one off the groove.
Alright, now moving on to the lips. Again, very, very, very light-handed. Especially with this color. This is a really bright color. And I'm really going to just focus this color on the inside of her lip just to give her a little bit of depth. I'm not going to bring this color down or up as much as I did with the red. Very, very light-handed. Just kind of feathering it on there. Nice. And then, again with the light, and this really does bring out so much. And again, very, very light-handedly, because this is a very pigmented pencil. Just little bitty tiny stripes. That's all I'm doing here. I am taking this up as far as I did the red, because this does give her lips a lot more definition. Here we go. Wow. You guys probably can't see the difference there, but I sure can. That adds so much. And again, I'm going to go and clean up just a little bit, especially around the top where I've got a little more pigment than I want. My brush is not wet, it is barely damp, which is perfect. We're good there. All right. All that leaves is our lashes. And for the lashes, again, I want a super, super fine tip on my pencil here. I'm using a dark brown, not a black. And I'm going to start at the corner here. And just give her some little wispy lashes. I will be coming back with acrylics here. So I just want some little feathery, nothing too perfect. I am going for a more realistic look rather than a perfect doll look. There's the top on this side. I'm going with the sides here. And again, I cannot stress how light-handed I'm being with these.
And this is giving me a very light, feathery look. Same on the other side. Wispy lashes. And I want to try to make sure they're approximately even. I don't want these to be a lot longer than these over here, of course. And that's not always the easiest thing to accomplish. Practice makes perfect, of course. And the nice thing about working with these watercolors is, and if you mess up, as long as you've got a nice seal, you can go, yeah, no, I went a little over there. You can go back and do some corrections without messing up your previous work. And we're going to go back with our paintbrush here and soften up just a little bit where I got a little too excited. Let's see, how do we look? I hear a bird chirping outside. It's distracting me.
Yeah, these do not look perfect, but that's okay. I'll be a lot more meticulous with the acrylic over the top of these than I am with the watercolors. Alright, and that's it. That's all we're going to do today. Yay, one step further. Yeah, I think she's coming along quite nicely. Very, very subtle changes here. We'll go back with the acrylic next time, and then we'll go and seal her up, and she'll be done with her face up. And won't we be so glad to be done with this series? It's taken me forever. Thanks so much for all your patience, for the comments encouraging me to keep going. I'm slow as molasses, but I really, really do appreciate it. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. We will see you guys next time. Bye.